Welcome back, everyone. This is Everyone Loves Pirates. And as you can see, I brought up the wiki just to double check. And cave moss and floor fungus is what we have now that we've breached the caverns. And it does say that it will grow on a below ground soil surface or on muddied stone. So we had a lot of soil there in our first few layers. So we actually don't need to wetten it. We only need to wetten it if it's stone. And it also says the amount of mud on the surface does not affect the distribution or growth rate of subterranean plants. So we really shouldn't have to do anything with it to make sure, so over time we'll end up with a lot of just hopefully a lot of moss and other stuff that our animals can eat. So I'm actually just probably going to designate all this now. We'll leave room though, just in case we do want to do something. So maybe I don't even know what I'm doing here. I think I was on K. Okay. So let's do this. Looks good to me. Cool. Okay, and hopefully one of these guys will stay down here and actually dig out our little tunnel that we're using to find magma. But in this episode, I think we're going to get a decent amount accomplished. We took a long time just kind of talking at the beginning of the other episode. Okay, I was talking. And we do have to kind of get around some of these caverns and stuff. He's still building that floor, looks like. No job. Is he done with the floor? Yep. So you should come down here and deal with this floor that we need built. Right there. And let's see. Let's keep digging. Okay, yeah, so I could stop some things, but we don't have all the moss yet. Oh, that's right. We had our special mood. Okay, well, that's... For now, let's follow this dude and see what he wants. Okay, he's grabbing a bunch of cloth. And he came over here to get some bars, some platinum bars maybe? 10. So, I mean, if we were trying to game the system, we wanted to make some really expensive artifacts, we could forbid all the cheap bars until he goes and he grabs some gold bars or platinum or whatever. But you know what? Let him build what he wants. It's his mood. Oops, we lost him. There we go. I like following him. Oh, he's gonna grab some bone. I'm gonna be surprised. We know that he went to grab bone. But that's enough. Oh, he wants more. Probably more bone. Nope. Some gems, I think. Yeah. Luckily he hasn't stopped. This is making me feel good. I'm not looking for silk or something. Of course, I think we bought a bunch of silk. And some more bars. Some more bone. Ooh, you went for a specific one over there. Hope it's cat bone, hope it's cat bone. Okay, he's begun his mysterious construction. Now we can look at the workshop and see what items he chose. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. Just out of, why not? I'll show you how. You use T and you look. So he has 10 bars, case 10, not 10, but 10 bars, cave spider, silk cloth, stray bull bone. Lots of it. Trillion cut white jades, pig iron bars. Oh, great. Waste our pig iron. Reindeer calf bone, and 1 hump camel leather. Oh, I can't wait to see what this is. This will be good. Okay, but let's go down here. There's probably a faster way to get down here. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. But in the meantime, I'm just going to hold down the caret key. And there we go. Dig dwarves. We're almost at -20 already, and we still haven't found magma. Liquid hot magma. Come on. Mayor. Oh, we have a mayor now. Crap. Okay, let's look at our guys. Our mayor's probably unhappy. Export of earrings prohibited. Well, you're in luck. I don't think we have any earrings. I don't know if they would ever do prepared meals, but if they did, I would kill them immediately. I'm not going to worry about this right away, but our mayor eventually is going to want some nicer offices and quarters and stuff. I don't even know who our mayor is. Who got elected? Udib Kul... Oh, I promise I never pause again. Udib Kulinadin. See, that works so much better when I don't try to sound it out. I was hooked on phonics. So our leader is no longer our leader. A mayor was elected. Okay, that's fine. And we're done. We still have not found any magma. Which isn't surprising how long it took for us to find. Okay, well, negative 29 is as low as you can go. So I guarantee we will find magma by now. Why didn't that work? Can we not dig on that level? Okay, so we can't dig any further than negative 28. And no one's going to dig this out at all. There we go. They're all digging that really big area for our animals that are all dead. So there are like other pockets of magma in the world. You shouldn't have to dig all the way down to the sea. I've never actually tried to make a magma forge over the magma sea, so it might not actually even be possible. Did we lose him? Is he dead? I don't see him anymore. Semi-molten rock. There's a good chance that he just got vaporized. I should have checked his name. But I don't see anybody in the stairway. Unless he ran up very quickly. Oh, that could be him. It is a miner. Yeah, he's leaving. Okay, we got molten rock, but we don't have any magma. Huh. Okay. Well, we can try digging sideways. Use DF hack just to show me the whole map and find out where all the magma is. Molten rock. You know, honestly, I don't know if I've ever ran into molten rock before. Semi-molten rock. I wonder if that's like the new floor for the game. Maybe not new necessarily, but... Okay, well, we'll undesignate this just because it's messy. Let's kind of do some of this stuff. Ah. Okay, so our weavers created Gandavates, a giant cave spider silk tunic. That's pretty awesome. I wonder if he became a master. Master weaver. We want preferences. Labor? No, we just want Dwarf Therapist, which I haven't even opened up yet. Nice. How'd that look on your guys' screen? Probably not too bad. Seem to put it in the same place as normal. Okay. It's probably not designated as a special mood anymore, so let's Kickrost Erythoducumum. Of course, we can just look at clothes making or weaving. is on. There we go. Nice. I didn't check the type of mood it was, so I didn't know if he was actually going to level up from that or not. Where is it? Somewhere around here. There we go. Withdrawals from society. Doesn't tell us what kind of mood. Excellent. Let's look at it, right? This is Honest Virgins, a giant cave spider silk tunic. It is made with the highest quality of crafted dwarfship. It is studded with pig iron and encircled with bands of giant cave spider silk, cowbone, and rectangular white jade cabocons. It is made from giant cave spider silk cloth. It's adorned with hanging rings of cave spider silk and menaces with spikes of tin, the most menacing metal known to man. Reindeer bone and one humped camel leather. On the item is an image of giant orcas in giant cave spider silk. Cool. Well done, Key Cost, or whatever your name was. Okay, let's take a look at this. Not bad. I'm starting to dig it out. I don't think the sand will get in the way. I think the moss will grow over the sand. Could be wrong. Make sure this is all, yeah, silty clay, so it should all grow here without water. Oh, wow. I dug all the way to the right. I didn't mean to do that. Migrants! And we probably still don't have enough rooms for all the people we have now. Okay. We got a bone setter, wood burner, lime maker. Yeah, these are all useless. Another fisher. Turn that off for now. Gym cutter. Not bad. Pottery. And a siege and mechanics aren't good enough. Architecture. Yeah, he's about the same as our other guy. Okay. Commit, not clear for a change. Let's check their military ability. Oh, not bad. Okay. So we'll probably press most of them into the military. Maybe all of them. Who knows? Cool. So we now have, thanks to Dwarf Fortress, or Dwarf Therapist, we know we have 80 dwarfs very easily. And I'm pretty sure we don't have 80 bedrooms. Oh, okay, we still do have some beds available. But we do need to dig out a few more rooms. We might as well go down. I think I'll put noble bedroom somewhere else. So, let's see. I hate giving the newest guys the fanciest bedrooms. I mean, we can always change it around, but I did make some really fancy bedrooms there. How many do we have? We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, a little over 60. Of course, if they're going to be in the military, they need to be someplace where they can... we'll figure it out later. We'll just make a few more fancy rooms. What do we have? 14 minutes. I might save this. I don't need beds right away. This stuff is probably boring. Yeah, let's save that for later. I am going to tell our carpenter to make a few more beds. We got plenty of wood. And while we're at it, let's check just kind of all this stuff. We should have a lot more meat now because we killed a bunch of things. We have a lot of new tallow as well that we don't want to cook. Of course, I'm not making any soap or anything. How are we doing? Oh, wow, we still have pump helmets set to cook. Don't want to do that. We've got a lot of dwarven wine. We actually have more rum now. We've been cooking. We've been brewing up the sugar pods. Yeah, let's cook it up. Some of it, at least. Maybe some wine, too. Lavish meal, go. Okay, so the other thing we have is our indoor refuse pile is quite full. So what we can do... let's see if anyone actually gets around to that. I'm going to create a little dump pile in here. Actually, let's kind of do this. Okay, so now make a temporary garbage dump. And, you know, we shouldn't have to turn off the other one because this one is so close, but just in case, I'm going to turn this one off temporarily. I mean, I don't know if any of this stuff is actually going to create miasma. Cartilage and fairy remains. Ah, interesting. Some mirthful, our tiny strip of mirthful land made some fairies. I wonder what we could do with those. Probably nothing. Probably like vermin. Okay, and then DBD, we'll just dump all this to a quantum pile. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. You can fill back up. That's what you can do with your limited space. So we want to turn off this garbage pile. We don't want rocks or something put in here. And turn this one back on for when we do dump rocks. Cool. Okay, how did we end up down here? Okay, so we have more semi-molten rock, which should mean that there's a pool of magma here on this level. Oh, wow. My keyboard is going crazy. Stop it, keyboard. Huh. You done? Nope. Every time I hit shift, it starts jumping to the right a lot. Okay, I just broke something. I think this is a good place to stop the episode. We're almost at 20 minutes. So next episode, we will find the top level of that magma lake. And just above that, we will put some magma forges. We will start with metalworking. Okay, we probably won't start with metalworking next episode, but we'll set up all the workshops and we'll get our stockpiles down there. Thanks for watching, guys. If you do like these videos, please, if you got the time, just hit the like button real quick so other people can find and like them. And once again, I love interacting with you guys, so just leave some comments. If you have any questions or any input, suggestions, things that you'd like to see, or things I could be doing better, or little hints for how I can quickly jump down to Z level -23, and various things like that. So once again, thanks a lot, and I will see you all next episode.